Japan reopened its borders to tourism last year, and there's been a lot of changes since then. Most of it is actually great news, such as the removal of the COVID testing and visa requirements. But there are still a number of new things to know that will make your trip to Japan a whole lot simpler. Before coming to Japan, you need to make sure your country does not require you to have a visa before arriving. As of now, about 69 countries around the world are exempted from needing a visa for entry, which includes a majority of my audience that are watching this video. So if you're from the United States, Australia, Singapore, and Malaysia, you do not need a visa before entering Japan. If you're not from the countries I just mentioned, don't worry. Just head to Japan's Ministry of Foreign Affairs website to see the whole list. You'll find the link to the website in the description box below. So the process of entering Japan has changed a lot ever since the borders reopened in October 2022. One of the biggest changes is with the intro of the Visit Japan website and mobile app. This is Japan's new way to help you streamline the immigration process. You can input your information into the Visit Japan app before you fly to save a ton of time when you arrive at the immigration. Instead of spending time filling out paperwork upon arrival, you can instead input your information into the Visit Japan app, then walk directly to immigration, essentially cutting ahead of everyone who are on the same flight. The web app is very straightforward and it won't take you more than a few minutes to fill out. Just prepare things like your passport information and the address of your hotel or Airbnb, as the app will ask for them. If you happen to be traveling with your kids or any other dependents, that won't be an issue at all. You just have to add your information under your profile. Take note, you will not have to create a separate profile for every dependent who is traveling with you. Just one is enough. Once you're done, you'll see a QR code appear on your screen. You just need to show this code to the immigration staff and you'll be allowed through to start your trip into Japan. I usually take a screenshot and save it to my phone because even though the airport has free Wi-Fi, you'll want to have a backup just in case. The first thing that anyone should do after clearing immigration and customs is to buy themselves an IC card. In Japan, these cards are used to pay for public transportation, stuff from convenience stores, and even drinks from certain vending machines. Unfortunately, due to the current chip shortage, the regular Suica and Pasmo cards have been temporarily discontinued. Thankfully, there's alternatives that can still give you the same convenience as the regular cards. They are also designed specially for tourists. Introducing the Welcome Suica and Pasmo Passport. Firstly, the Welcome Suica comes with its own unique design, and you can get it without the usual 500 yen deposit for the regular Suica card. This means that all of your money goes straight into recharging the card and you can use it immediately. The downside to the Welcome Suica is that it is only usable within 28 days from when it is first activated. Make sure you empty out the card of any value before it expires. If not, you will lose all of your money inside the card. So my tip for you is to buy any last minute souvenirs or snacks from the convenience store to zero out the value of the card. If you don't have enough balance to cover the purchase with the card, you can still use cash to pay the remaining balance. You can easily find these cards from Terminals 1 and 2 in Narita Airport. For Haneda Airport, you can find it in Terminal 3. And you can find them from the JR East travel centers or at any vending machine selling these Welcome Suica cards. I consider these cards to be limited edition runs because they will definitely phase out when the supply of chips comes back to normal. So take advantage of this opportunity to own something that is truly unique from Japan. For my viewers who are using the iPhone, you can add the electronic Suica to your phone via the App Store, so you won't have to buy the physical card. All you need to do is to go into your Apple Wallet, click the Add Transit card, and then look for Suica or Pasmo. You can then add funds into it using your credit card. However, it does not accept Visa credit cards, only MasterCard and American Express for now. Once you've added some value into the electronic Suica on your phone, you can use it by tapping your phone to the digital reader for your transactions. For people who are using Android, unfortunately you're out of luck, unless you're using a phone that was bought in Japan. And since we're talking about passes, you might already know that the JR Pass is also one that is widely used by tourists. This is because it is by far one of the most cost-effective and efficient way to travel around Japan. Starting from October 2023, prices for the JR passes are expected to increase by as much as 70%. Plus, you're not really getting any sort of extra benefits. It just seems like they're charging extra for the exact same service, and this of course has angered a lot of people. However, if you've already bought your JR pass before coming to Japan, you only need to redeem it at one of the many JR centers at the airport or in any major train station. So now that you have your Suica card and JR pass in your pocket, it's time to start exploring Japan. But wait, what about your luggage? You can actually have your luggage shipped from the airport straight to your hotel. Your bags will arrive on the same day provided you arrive to Japan early enough. All you need to do is fill in your hotel or Airbnb's address, pay the delivery fee, and set off on your trip. People are often surprised that Japan still prefers cash over cashless methods of payment. And while more and more places are starting to accept different forms of digital payments, cash remains the king. So, where do you get some cash when you need it? ATM machines can always be found in the airport, train stations, and in convenience stores. They accept debit cards from all around the world, and since many convenience stores have an on-site ATM machine and they are open 24 hours a day, you'll always be able to go in to get some cash. Here's the tip: the ATM will ask you if you want to be charged in Japanese yen or in your local currency. Always choose to be charged in Japanese yen because the exchange rate of your bank will always be better than what the ATM offers you. And since ATMs are literally everywhere and open 24 hours a day, you don't have to worry about taking tons and tons of cash with you. You can also try going into a money exchange, but their interest rates are usually higher than what the ATM offers you. So personally, I wouldn't recommend them. The next thing you'll need is a way to stay connected to the internet, useful for when you need to call your family and friends back home or to look up Google Maps. There are several different providers to choose from, and I'll leave a few for you to pick down in the description. A pocket Wi-Fi is great for when you're traveling with a bigger group of people, while a SIM card is best for solo travelers. You can order them before you leave and they'll be ready for pickup at the airport as soon as you arrive. Here's a trick that I normally like to do that will let me get a free pocket Wi-Fi. When I go to Japan, I always prefer staying at Airbnbs over hotels. And when I'm searching for Airbnbs, I always look for the ones where the host offers the free pocket Wi-Fi. So if you found this video helpful, I hope you share it to your friends and family who may benefit from it as well. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.